Live again here on 21 Skunk Podcast. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm not complaining. Alright. So yeah, it was a dry. It's been a dry news week, but what's going on with y'all, man?
Living the life.
What y'all had going on this week?
Work. Being Kunta.
Kente?
Working, relaxing with baby.
Tyler over here booed up.
Yeah, you know, we're trying to start another family.
Hey, Tyler over here watching
Hey.
bro, Tyler over here watching Blackish talking about that could be us. That could be us. But you playing. Take your IUD out.
He said, "Take your IUD."
Y'all know what IUD stand for, right?
No. Like,
IUD stands for identifying unidentified dick.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, but it really ain't or not. I guess we can't really talk about our teams. There's not really not a lot going on, but other than the Patriots signing Garrett Bradbury from the former Vikings and Jack Gibbons, it's a pretty slow week. Some depth players.
Really, that's all Tampa Bay drafting was just depth players.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this can be interesting. Mark, all right, Mark. So let me take a look at your. I can't even look at my text message because I couldn't get all of it to move my phone. But so for whatever reason you have this extreme hate for Sanders. Go ahead.
Not hate. It's not hate.
Why
It's my personal.
would Shador Sanders be the worst pick out of all? He's a top 100 player, so there's players worse than him. But you're telling me he will be a worse pick for the Steelers? Why?
You want to know why? For one, we don't have the line to protect him. He already complained about that old line at Colorado. Imagine what he gonna say when he getting hit with this line. This line, you gonna have to take some shots, and you got to be able to run. That's why I wanted Justin Fields, because Justin Fields adds that mobility. And Shador is not mobile, as we can see. He can move a little bit, but like actually running, like getting yards and getting away from NFL defenders, he's not doing that. Now he doesn't turn the ball over. But that's part of the reason he gets sacked, because he doesn't like to turn the ball over. Like he hold on to the ball, which is not good, obviously. But it's got its pros and cons to it. But all I'm saying is, I know for a fact it wouldn't work out, and the media distraction that Dion and him would bring too. We already got enough of that.
Yeah, if he go there, it's gonna be if Shador go to Pittsburgh, it's gonna be like, well, Tomlin gotta go. Time to bring in Dion.
Exactly. No, we're not doing that.
Tomlin on his last leg anyway. This is the do or die. If he has a losing season, you know he's out of there.
That's the thing with Tomlin. I mean, I ain't gonna say you know for a fact, because you never know, but you at least guaranteed 8 wins. You don't know if you're gonna get that with Dion. I'm not gonna trust a coach who couldn't win at the collegiate level versus a coach at the NFL level. It only gets harder.
What was Mike Tomlin's record?
What
was Mike Tomlin's record before he became the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach?
He was never a coach. He was a defense coordinator.
Oh, okay. So he never had a chance. Okay, just check it. Just blew my mind how we be like, no.
But he came from one of the best defensive minded coaches ever.
I was about to say, he's on a great tree.
It just blows my mind.
He came from one of them Buccaneers trees.
I would not want Deion Sanders as the Steelers head coach. Hell no.
No, it's wild that people are always saying, well, they have no coaching experience. They are 0-0 in W's in the NFL. Lots of coaches start off 0-0 before they become great head coaches. You think Andy Reid just the second best or the third best head coach ever in the NFL. He
Or
started
Sean
off
McVay.
exactly like they started off with no head coach experience. Most start off with no experience in general. But like here we are, just like, well, there's no way Deion Sanders could do it. He's never won. Even when you're talking about Deion Sanders, like, well, what has he done? What the f- you mean? What has he done? What has Jackson Dart done? But you want him?
More than him, Jackson Dart actually beat good teams. He beat Georgia. I'm sorry, Colorado wouldn't even compete with Georgia. They wouldn't be able to step on the same field.
But you want to hear something crazy? Before Cam Ward went to Miami, he was projected like fifth round pick.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. That's why I think this draft class is not that good.
I don't.
If
Not,
that,
keep in mind that Joe Burrow was not a first. He was not projected to be the first overall draft pick quarterback the year before.
Yeah. Then that next year he popped off, but I mean,
no, he did that 2 straight years.
Jaden
you
Daniels.
knew Joe Burrow. It's weird, but I ain't saying I called him being good, but I knew he was about to do something because I saw what he did to Miami the year before. He told us up. Those guys like that, they make plays where you're like, okay, only they can make those kind of plays.
But he was projected
like Mahomes.
He was projected to be a second round pick, I believe, the year before.
That's what I'm saying. He told us up the year before. That's when I saw them going on that run. I was like, oh yeah, this dude the truth.
Jaden Daniels the year before was not projected to go number 2 overall. Matter of fact, it was supposed to be.
He had an NFL was messing him up.
The point I'm making is now I'm just throwing out examples is you don't ever expect the player most players extend the following year. Your draft stock goes up and down as we all know. So like why are we coming down on Cam Ward? He earned to be where he's at. He's gonna go top 3.
Yeah. Did he earn it? I think he's just been in the league. He just played college for so long.
What, 5-6 years, something like that?
Yeah, it's like you was at Houston, then you went to Miami. It's like
and Washington State when he had Mike Leach.
Yeah, it's Washington State. So you went to Miami, a loaded Miami roster.
Yeah, we had receivers, but that defense was terrible. Oh my God. Our defense was awful.
I mean, so you're telling me you wouldn't take Shedeur Sanders if he failed to Pittsburgh?
No. Like I say, if the Steelers made the move, that's what we have to accept. But I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it. No.
Man, I can't, man. If the Patriots didn't go Drake May and decided to go left tackle last year or wide receiver, like you know how many Patriots fans and like it's certain things that Patriots fans, some of them get on my nerves. It's like they always want this the new flashy hot thing. We need the new 4-3. We need the new 4-2. This. We need the new wide receiver. We need the 6 foot. Like Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to help our team how when we have no quarterback. The people who wanted to not trade down. There was a lot of Patriots I'm tripping. I'm tongue tying myself as well. But there's a lot of Patriots fans who wanted the Patriots to go out and take Marvin Harrison Jr. instead of Drake May. They were so hell bent on not taking Drake May that they wanted to trade down and take a quarterback this year. But look who's available this year.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You got to take the opportunity.
When you got your guy, you take him. You're saying your line is so bad that you would rather do it with no quarterback, but you want Jackson Dart.
If he's there, yeah, but if he's not there, that's when we go another way because we could get Milroe later on in the draft.
This guy, if you're hell bent on bringing one of these vet quarterbacks in, I can co-sign what you're saying, but I'm not hearing them, bro. Because if you're talking about not taking Sanders,
I'm saying I saw a guy who, whenever he played good teams, it was belt that it was B to A. We're gonna put it like that.
Dart.
Multiple times. I saw people real life hype him up for beating North Dakota State. Like, bro, what? We talking about a Division II team? Yeah, they one of the best Division II teams in history, but they still not on Division I level. Like, what are we talking about? Well, I saw Jackson Dart beat Georgia. He beat Georgia, kept up with Bama, and put up good numbers in the running game and passing game, and was efficient. That's all I saw.
The SEC is different.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing that against the best of the best.
SEC is NFL teams.
He's not doing that against Big 12. He's not doing that against guys who are going to be selling cars next year. Like, it's levels to it. I'm not saying he sucks, but I'm saying I wouldn't be happy if Stills guy. I don't see him pretty much. I don't see him keeping us within the division, keeping us up and leading us to the playoff. I don't see Shedeur doing that. If he couldn't lead Colorado to the college football playoffs, why would he lead an NFL team to that? He had 2 years to do that.
But do you see Mason Rudolph doing that?
Honestly, I don't know.
You full of I don't want to hear it, Mark. I don't want to hear it. I
He's
can't
gonna
believe
have weapons. He didn't have DK Metcalf.
Yo, you legit, bro. Hey, Tyler, what did Mark say when they brought in Mason Rudolph? Man, we're doing it with this guy? Did he not say that? Yo, you had a temper tantrum,
That's what I would have to have hope in. But I'm saying we haven't seen him do it without the weapons. He made the playoffs with Deontay Johnson out there. So that's an upgrade to DK Metcalf. He'll do a lot better. He'll do a lot, but he'll do way better. If you got DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and Pat Frymuth in the middle, who depends on what we do at running back. Jalen Warren, he's not bad. So you give him all those weapons. So Mason Rudolph isn't terrible, but he's not no.
So Mason Rudolph is better than Shedeur Sanders.
I don't see why not. What? Like, we're talking about a guy
yes or no, Mark? Yo, you full of it. Yes or no? Would you take
I already said yes. What the hell? I'm full of it because I said I think someone's better than someone? That's crazy. That's crazy.
This guy.
I'm just saying, look at it like this. If I'm going to go right back to it. If he's so good and he's supposed to be the guy that's going to be a savior, if you drafted him, do you think he would lead your team to the playoffs?
Yes.
Plain and simple. That's your thought. Then that's your opinion. I can't go against it.
Nobody thought Daniels was going to take the Commanders to the AFC Championship. Worst to first.
I mean, not to the NFC Championship. He definitely wasn't going to improve. Jaden Daniels was him in college. He got a Heisman Trophy. You're comparing Shedeur to Jaden Daniels?
Look what Jaden Daniels had around him.
Who?
Hey, are you look at all the
first round?
He's got. I mean, like he got some receivers now, but those guys' numbers dipped when he left. What? LSU offense was pitiful this year.
Yeah, the first Jaden Daniels left.
You can't compare Shedeur to Jaden Daniels. Go look at their numbers senior year in the SEC, and one was in the Big 12. And so let's see who did better. You're gonna see one quarterback throw over 4,000 yards, the rest for 1,000. Actually, now you remember we even talked about it last year before the draft. You said, "How did you feel about Daniels?" I said, "I'm 50-50 on it. He could be good if he can stay healthy because he likes to put himself in danger."
I can't.
And did I not tell you I like Drake May? Did I not tell you I like Drake May? At first I hated on him, then I watched film and said, he's not too bad.
Listen, right now, the hot thing about Shedeur is he don't like his attitude, and that's fine. But
I don't care about the attitude. Nah, I don't care about that. Hey, I mean, I want a quarterback with a fiery attitude, if you really want me to be honest.
Clearly you don't. Clearly you don't want Mason Rudolph.
Just because he got the attitude don't mean he got the skills.
I don't think he got attitude. I think he just yeah. That's it. It's like he has his daddy swag. I know I'm the best.
You gotta have some swag at quarterback.
Him and his daddy have two different levels of experience.
I'm the best at this. I'm gonna show you. I'm the best at this. I meant to do this. It's like black people see confidence, white people see arrogance.
Yeah.
I was thinking that before you said it. When seeing a black confident man, it irks some people's souls. Whether you can say whether it doesn't or doesn't, but whether it does or doesn't, you can see it. There's a difference between Johnny Manziel's arrogance and Shedeur's confidence. It's a big difference.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel was wild. He was out here wild. He thought he was Mr. Untouchable.
You wanted him.
I did. Hey, I thought Johnny Manziel would have been the truth, and he had good moments, but he was just.
You wanted Manziel?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, back then, bro, college Manziel was the truth in college. In the SEC, and in NFL. I can visually remember him cooking the Steelers, but Cleveland's Cleveland. They gonna always find a way to lose.
Last year, because I watched the Patriots. I watched Patriots Unfiltered. Last week in our chat, somebody dropped something that I had to agree with. Madden players think all players can be had. They think everybody's available. That is not the case. You can't have everybody you want.
That's true.
And you can't get everything you want. Even with the whole idea of Carlos, you can't get. You know, what do you think's gonna happen, bro? You think in the first round you're gonna get Carter, in the second round you're gonna get Hunter, in the third round you'll get Cam Ward? It's not feasible, bro. It's not happening. Even Madden is not happening. But the point is, you're not getting them round after round after round. I
thought the question was more so for like. It's about who do you want your team to pick? Like just that first pick, who will be the best available options?
But
like that one,
you don't have that first pick.
Exactly, he doesn't have that. He's top
the team's first pick. Like every team gets not every team, but most teams have a first rounder this year. So the teams that have the first, like their first pick, not the whole drive of their pick.
All Pat was trying to say was, okay, you're picking what 18. The pitch rate for 18, right?
You know your draft position, Mark?
No, I'm picking like 21.
20?
Like, I thought he was talking to you.
No, I think Pat picked.
What's he picking for?
We're picking fourth.
So Pat players who he picked was like, you could see can fall to 4.
Exactly.
So
I said.
So why can't Abdul Carter fall to 4? I mean, he literally he's out for the year.
Carter is not. He's not out for the year. He's just hurt. He's not out for the year. He'll be back.
They literally said it's going to take 6-7 months for him to heal.
But
6-7 months
out for the year.
The year? Do you know that the year don't end until February? That's when the Super Bowl is. And the season
you think the top 5 team, the team that's drafting top 5 right now, going to be in the Super Bowl?
The season don't even start until August.
Again, he got hurt in what, March?
His injury's not 6 or 7 month injury. He didn't tear anything.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. Hold on.
Wait, go ahead and Google it. Go ahead and look it up. But check it out, right? So I picked. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me say Abdul Carter. I said Will Campbell will probably be our pick. My favorite pick was Golden. All right, the player that made no sense or the worst pick for the Patriots, I picked Mason Graham because it makes no sense up the middle. We have Barmore and the guy who's slipping my mind, who we who we picked up in the free agency, but it's a big name tackle.
Williams.
Yeah, Milton Williams and Barmore. So bringing in Graham makes no sense up the middle. That's why, and we desperately need a left tackle. Now everybody's saying Will Campbell isn't a left tackle, but regardless, we still need a left tackle. It just makes more sense for Will Campbell, even if we don't take him and we take Hunter. Because if there's 2 quarterbacks taken in the top 3, then Hunter's falling to us. If we take Campbell, then he could fall to the Jaguars. Now, if Carlos would have said, "Yo, we gonna take Hunter in the 5th," but he just throws out random. This is the same thing he did with when I was like, "Hey, yo, give me y'all top free agency," and it was like, blah 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 top players. No, you did that as well, and you went back and you checked it. But regardless, it was blah 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 the top 3 players. I'm like, you're not even trying. You're not even trying to put a real list out there, fam. Making it harder than it needs to be.
I mean, but when you say that, you say who you think that we realistically get. Realistically, any team can get anybody if they pay the price for it.
Nah,
that's true. But it's not true.
I mean, you told me my list was more unrealistic, but we made the move that got the receiver.
But again,
that's a free agency move. It was in the offseason.
Now we went back and forth about how Devontae Adams isn't going to the Steelers because I have no quarterback. If Wilson would have re-signed or Rodgers would have came there, I get if he would have signed that. I said, but the point I made at that time was Devontae Adams isn't going to Pittsburgh because you have no quarterback. You went out and traded for a quarterback, and no, I looked it up. He does not have a no trade clause, but I'm sure he could have picked at the time. But the Pittsburgh offered a second round pick. The Patriots, I'm sure they were up there, but they didn't offer a second round pick because we value our picks as of right now. Y'all went and got a receiver, but you make the argument that there's no receiver in the draft better than Metcalf right now. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, he re-signs because it was going to be a sign and trade. So you didn't go out and get a player who wanted to go there. They just took the best offer on the table because they were not getting first.
Okay. So you he wasn't a free agent. Yeah, he wasn't a free agent. You just traded a pick for him.
Exactly. So you had to go get him. You had to
go. When you go sign somebody, you go get them. You sign them.
This guy.
Is there a difference acquiring a player?
There was no way he was going to go to. He wasn't going to Pittsburgh without a new contract.
You traded for him, yes, but you do know DK Metcalf kind of had the cards when he said, "I want to choose the team I play for."
He had,
and he put down those criteria for it.
He had no say. He went to the team, and he also said he didn't want to go to a cold team. But I'm sorry, does it not snow in Pittsburgh? I didn't know that it only rained there.
If the right situation changes your mind on something, you'll do it, especially with the right amount of money.
Exactly. So all that, I want to go to warm. I want to go to warm weather. I want to go to a team that has a chance to make the Super Bowl when out the window.
In the city, he wouldn't have signed that contract and would just play that 1 year. If you didn't want to play in the city,
he was gonna get paid. He was gonna get paid. It didn't matter. Whether y'all paid him.
Money.
So he could have just said, "I don't want to." He could have went to Pittsburgh for the 1 year and not signed the extension if he didn't want to be there.
Nah, he'll miss out on more money, less money.
Mm-hmm. So you think that if Pittsburgh wouldn't have re-signed him this year, and he would have played the whole year in Pittsburgh, and next year he wouldn't have got paid?
He would have got paid.
He would have got paid, but
not money. He wouldn't have played on that last year of his contract. He was on his the last year of his contract.
That's usually when players go off in their last year of the contract.
I'm not playing. I wouldn't play in the last year of my contract. You paying me, buddy?
Yeah. Just look at what T. Higgins and Jamar Chase had to go through. They literally just went through that, not wanting to play on their last year, and they did. Jamar Chase, last year of his contract, triple crown. Usually that's when players go off in that contract year.
Earl Thomas.
It's not last year. This is last year. This is last year.
This is last year. His contract most likely kicks in at the end of the season.
Whose?
Not both of them, but
they just got paid. Hey, y'all know that, right? They both got extended.
You do know that the contract don't kick in to the end of the year, to the end of the last year of their contract, right? They don't just get paid immediately.
Let me do this. Jamar Chase got drafted in 2021.
They probably got this. They most likely got the signing bonus, but there's no way they got paid. Their contract don't kick in until the end of the year.
But I'm saying they were on their contract years. That's literally what I heard the ESPN dude saying.
T. Higgins was a franchise tag.
Because they franchise tagged T. Higgins last year because he didn't get paid at the beginning. Remember, they went through that little fiasco where he was debating if he wants to pay a player or not.
Cut it off.
Wait, what? Tyler, are you talking to your girl right now?
No.
No. What I heard was, you finna turn it off? Am I tripping? Did I not hear that? Did I not hear that? And did your boy not hear that? Hi.
No.
Hey, Tyler back in the background pleading with his girl, babe. We're not gonna finish it. You not?
No, don't do that. No.
Babe, it's almost up. You not okay? Babe, you mad? You want me to Chick-fil-A or something? In 10 minutes, Tyler gonna be like, guys, I gotta go.
Hold on. I want to plan in my relationship.
Hey, you right. Hey, she better lock you down, because as soon as we get famous, baby, listen, as soon as you get famous, you know what I mean? You gotta keep an eye on that.
Hey.
You might leave a white girl.
Who is you? Whoa.
You got Dr. Umar Johnson on your line. Let me find out you're swimming in the milk.
What did he say? What did he say? What's the slogan?
For the Nubian Queen line.
The
My
lashes,
Nubian
100 lashes.
Snow bunnies never.
Snow bunny. hey, business before back shots. All right. So I mean, like I said, we already know the news. The news week is already slow, so we just we'll see what direction. See, we would have had some some conversation, but you know, we had a sensitive nigga get mad and take his ball and go home.
Come on.
Hey, man.
He waiting on you, man. He waiting on you, Pat.
Screw it. Hey, Carlos was like, I'm lazy. No. I'm lazy.
He waiting on you.
I'm lazy.
Just text that man. Hey man, I'm sorry.
Carlos hit us with the screw you guys. I'm going home. All right, bro. All right, buddy. Hey. Alright. Hey, the first thing that came to my mind when he said that, I'm like, alright. And then Tyler in the middle like a step kid. Like he the oldest of us, but he in the middle like a step kid talking about hey man, y'all ain't going nowhere. We supposed to be family. Yeah, hug each other.
We boys.
Nah, bro. Come back here. Carlos. Bet. I'm over here like Carlos over here like Mark's like Color like. Hey, come on, bro.
I'm just.
We just too discombobulated. Hey, man, this should be able to work.
Then
I know how Carlos feels, though.
Yeah, hey,
I know how Carlos feels. Carlos was like, I don't know, he was making fun. See, my opinion, I think Carlos was having fun with it. I think Carlos was trolling at first, but I think when you called him lazy,
Spanish blood just wasn't having that.
I knew he was gonna say.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey.
That's what I think. If he like, oh man, nah, he got me fucked up.
Hey, the curveball is if he show back up next week, like nothing happened. Low key, I wanted to come on here and treat it like the Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince. Like they didn't say nothing. Aunt Viv, they didn't acknowledge Aunt Viv or nothing. I think one episode they were like, Aunt Viv, you look really different. He looked into the camera,
but. I really think Carlos. I think he said he mad, man. He'll be upset. Hey, I've been texting him. He leave me on red.
Hey, as soon as I find Carlos' replacement, I'm gonna call him Carlos too.
Nah, come on.
I didn't like that.
So he's gonna be what's the little red girl for My Wife and Kids?
Hey. Hey, low key, My Wife and Kids was the only show that did it reverse. In Family Matters, Harriet went from being dark skinned. We all knew Harriet. Harriet is still you most likely remember Harriet, the dark skinned Harriet, more than you remember the light skinned Harriet. You might remember both Aunt Viv's equally, but with the dark skinned one we know her more. In My Wife and Kids, we got a dark skinned Claire, and when she went upstairs and came back down, she was light skinned. And low key, she was a beloved character.
Clumsy. I ain't like how they did that though.
That was a good show.
Oh, you wanted her to be?
I like how they did it.
You wanted it the other way around. You wanted them to continue putting light skinned women up.
Dark skinned women.
No, it was always dark skinned then light skinned, but this time it was like dark. No, it was dark skinned light. Wait, am I tripping?
Yeah, they put light skinned women up.
No.
Claire was dark skinned.
She was
Claire was dark skinned first.
Yeah.
Then came light skinned. Cause look at this. Be real. Everybody watch Martin, right?
Yeah.
We'd rather have Pam or Gina.
When you were younger, you might say Gina, but when you're older, it's Pam, hands down.
Man.
Hands down, Pam.
I ain't Gina, bro. Gina had them eyes.
I don't know what her eyes look like.
Yo, I'm about to turn the Dr. Umar on you, Mark.
Why?
Hey, that is I ain't got no belt in here. Hey, my gun bag will work.
That's 30. That's 30 lashes.
Let me find out. 30 lashes. Nigga, why you act like a child on punishment right now? Hey, it is what it is, man. All right, man. Did y'all get y'all stories? Y'all got y'all stories? What y'all got to talk about, man?
Just living the Negro life.
So you didn't get no stories like I asked.
Said what?
So you didn't get no stories like I asked.
What you mean stories?
Like 3 stories. Like what happened
this week?
Like growing up this week.
You want to win?
I ain't even see that tag.
Yeah, all right then.
So what is it? 3 stories? What?
Nah, it's cool. We'll just wing it because we ain't got nothing else. And listen, we're about to be professionally unprofessional. All right. Remember that. Put on a t-shirt. Professionally.
Matter of fact, this is our topic for today. We're gonna try to convince Carlos to come back to the podcast.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Matter of fact. Okay. Hold on. I want to go off on a rant. Hold on. Let me set up my camera. I want to go off. Let me go.
Forget Where is Waldo. This episode is named Where is Carlos.
Hey, you're right. We ain't got. You're right. Okay. Hey. If you watch the first episode, you get it. If you don't, you don't, man. Hey, man. What's wrong with Carlos, man? In his feelings, bro.
Pat, just text him.
F that.
Yeah, just text him.
I'm not begging a grown man to work. All right? As a business owner, I will fire your ass if you don't want to work. Any smart businessman, you will fire that nigga. All right? I'm hiring you to do a job. He's not hired. He's a part of the team. He's upper echelon. He don't want to work.
But you seen his paperwork now, Pat. he showed you what he was doing now. So he had been putting in the work now.
No, you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Now you gotta go. Yeah, pack your stuff.
No.
Get it off. Orange too.
If Carlos sees this, right, we called it.
You gonna check out?
Pat is gonna turn into Brandon Marshall.
I was getting madder and madder. I'm like, why are these cats making it more difficult than it need to be, bruh? What's y'all problem? I'm already driving on the interstate. I'm already I'm on the phone trying to handle my business. I'm trying to run my business and get our social media together. And here y'all go. Well, bruh, I'm telling you, this is the best thing I could do. No, it is not. You could have done better. You know you need a defense. So you should have said Isaiah Brown, or I think that's his name, Isaiah Brown, and you could have said Hunter and some random player. But nah, you wanted to be like, F it all. Just kick me off then. Just throw me overboard. Alright. We don't find out.
What's the alternative? You know how Fred Taylor they did the pivot?
Yeah.
What's 31, 21, 28 score?
Hey, Carlos Carlos turned into one of them. Hey, Carlos turned into one of those girls that be like, who try to manipulate the conversation when they be like, "Fine, let's just break up then." And I just responded with, "Alright, okay,
really?
We gonna stop because you leave." A matter of fact, we're gonna do the reverse. We're gonna go find a dark skinned Mexican and we're gonna put him on here.
This thing's a dark skinned Negro.
Yeah. Alright, Carlos out, Pedro in. We in this. Oh,
no, we can't do it.
We can't.
We can't do it.
You want to get light skinned Cuban?
Pedro won't be the same.
Hey, Pat. Hey. Trump just passed segregation. Now you trying to get Carlos.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
comedy.
Listen. Hey, he just quit his job, man. We gotta get him up out of here. Hey, write him a dorm court for throwing a temper tantrum in his 30s. Hey,
you gotta. It's on you, Fat. You gotta text him and say, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, man."
I did. Y'all didn't see my text?
That fool that nigga ain't gonna work, man.
That's like, bro. Like, come on now.
It's like.
Hey.
It's like you're not trying to apologize, but you're trying to.
I'm waving a blue flag. My pride won't allow me to apologize, bro, because I don't think I was wrong. He's not even in his 20s to be like. All right, we could have. No, Carlos is not that young. Carlos is in the same age range as. He's not even within 2 years younger than me. Listen.
No, Carlos was a jit. Carlos was young.
Yeah, well, Carlos is like Carlos was 19 with a Job Corps, and I was like 20. He's not even 2 years younger than me, bro. Even when I trained him during US Express, he was old enough to drive for US Express. He wasn't that young. If I had to guess, he's probably 31, or he will be 31. Regardless, hey man, get on your mama titty, bro. We ain't doing none of that baby in here, bro. We at the age where we supposed to have kids, bro. I'm not babying no grown man. Man up. We can agree to disagree, but I'm not holding your hand, bro. Man the fuck up, bro. You want an apology? Hey, get it in a game of Madden. Get it in there.
That's it. Text him. Hey, I'm gonna play you with Madden. The winner, whoever wins, you gotta apologize, man.
Listen,
but you're not leaving.
I'm down
Pat,
I'm down for a friendly competition.
You gotta stroke his ego right now, Pat. You gotta be like, hey man.
Yeah, he better stroke his own ego. I ain't stroking, bruh. I ain't stroking a grown man. Matter of fact, he need a man up and get him a vacuum, bro, and suck that bush up, bro. Man up, bro. Stop complaining, bro. If you don't want to work, don't work. All right. A great way to fail at life, the great way to be a failure at life is to give up and fold on your team. He's not the first team to give up on his team. Lots of players did. Antonio Brown gave up on his team. Look how he turned out. All right. Paul Motley Cruz gave up on his team.
Hey, that man need to get checked for real, dog. But I see what he was talking about. Like, your baby mama get like 10 grand a month, but you want me to pay your light bill?
Some women do that, bro.
No, I thought it was the rent.
Yeah, the rent.
If you make a certain amount of money, you shouldn't have a rent. You shouldn't have rent at all. Where's that $10,000 going to?
Exactly.
If you're getting $10,000 in child support a month, you should have a house. You should have a condo. You shouldn't have a mortgage or a rent.
It's a fucking baby. Like, why'd you put baby need $10,000?
I want to say something that could incriminate myself, but I'm not. Just know, if you have my baby and you think I'm about to pay child support, you think I'm about to pay a ridiculous amount of child support, it's cheaper to get you up out of here than to pay that. All right, I'm here to hold you. Hey, listen, I'm gonna take care of mine. But if you think you about to get more than $1,000 a month, I'm fine for child. First, I'm fine for full custody in general until I get it. All right, but you think you about to get over $1,000 a month? You got life up, bruh. But you gotta be protective with your seed. Can't be, hey man, ain't no gimme. You can't be an Indian giver after you shoot.
Man, I shoot this bitch out anywhere. From Maine to Spain. You got a part, you have a heart, you have a guard.
This guy, hey.
You say anywhere.
Listen. But I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the BS Carlos caused last week was on Carlos, and they were funny, very much so funny. And he was being, I'm pretty sure he was being straightforward, and they were funny. But hey, that's on him, bro. I can't. Hey, it is what it is. That he over here making crack references. He's over here playing random ass music. He did everything he could to do to get us to be demonetized, and now he quitting. Sounds like he trying to sabotage the black plight. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just bullshitting. I'm just playing.
I don't think man quit. He just hurt right now.
Hey, he'll get over it, man.
Okay, if we keep just texting in the group chat, this how I know. Yeah, this how I know he still want to be part of the group because he didn't leave the group chat yet.
Hey, he can't leave it. I control it. You can't delete group chats that Android control.
You can't.
Nope, I run that. That's why I responded new group chat. Jealous? You guys jelly?
But
your little cloud don't have that?
He said your little cloud don't have that.
You little iPhone disciples, y'all you jelly? You don't control this group chat? Nah, Playboy, I run that.
Nobody wants to see the green shoes like to go past.
You guys are really hurtful. All right, you guys are really.
The green bubble got to go.
The arrogance of you iPhone disciples are ridiculous. I don't understand why y'all think y'all are really that. All right. Oh, this guy has the blue messages. Stop it.
Wait. Do you want an iPhone fat? I'll buy your iPhone fat.
What's more expensive?
I don't know. A lot of Android users like to brag about their Android.
Hold on. What's more expensive, the new iPhone or the new Android or the new Galaxy?
It's gonna be the new Galaxy because it has more specs to it.
All right then. So why would I go for the cheaper model? The silence says it all. Check it out. So I'm sure y'all are all aware of where y'all get y'all cameras from, right? Y'all know where you iPhone disciples get y'all cameras from, right? Get it from Samsung. Big S's, cuz. Big S's, cuz.
Who still makes more money at the end of the day? Apple or Samsung?
Well, see how when the new iPhone drop every year, they mess with y'all service. Y'all go get a brand new one.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't do that. I don't have this same iPhone for what? 4 years now.
I'm still rocking a 13.
That's what I got a 13 Pro.
I'm sorry. It is time for me to upgrade from my S23. I was thinking about getting a smartwatch, but I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I can invest in. Why would I spend $600 on a god doggone watch?
So you could be like this.
I hate it.
Breaker.
Hello, y'all. No, I'm good. I don't need to count my steps. You hate it?
People be fresh with the Apple watches.
I hate mine.
What's wrong with it?
I just don't use it. Like I have service on it and everything. I don't use my Apple Watch.
Dang.
Wow. Hey, y'all heard about you heard about those girls who was damn near abducted in Colombia?
Mm-hmm.
And they was fighting to they fought the cab driver to get up out of that situation.
Columbia, Ohio?
No. It was three girls from, I want to say, Houston, and they all went to Colombia at the same time. On one of their I want to say it was three of them, so it might just be a girl trip. And they went over there, and like the cat they were going over there, and the cab driver was they were trying to get a cab driver, and they kept getting passed up, and one of them finally stopped, and they hopped in a car with him. This dude took him to a back street, back road, bunch of trees, damn near deer all over the place, and these cats he tried to snatch their phones when it all started. Snatching the phones what kicked it all off, and one of the girls was asleep. And then one of them was like, "So and so, wake up! He's trying to kidnap us." So they went to throwing them blows. And this is one of the things I do love about black women. Spanish women do it as well, some of them, but I do indulge in the ratchetness of the hands being thrown by black women when it comes to straight up disrespect, not just random disrespect, like. They're just being rude, but like to stand on your square, you throwing them blows. I enjoy that. I'm like, I like it. it did kind of make me mad as a black man because I can't protect everybody. I can't protect everybody black, but I mean it kind of pissed me off on that situation. But they got up out of it after this dude tried to pull one out. He went around to all four sides of the car trying to pull them out individually, stuck one of them in the chest with steel-toe boots, according to one girl. They got out, got away, and they took off, headed back towards their resort. They don't speak Spanish. Eventually, some people came up, some security from different hotels resorts came up to help them. The language barrier kept them from trusting any of them, but they got up out of there. It was a wild story, and I don't want to tell the whole thing without y'all just going to watch it, because it's not my story to really tell, but that's just the premise of it.
Yeah.
It's good to stay away from those countries.
Listen, part of me wants to be like, see, this is why y'all shouldn't be going places like this without a man, but you know, who can you tell the sisterhood to do? What can you tell the sisterhood to do? Can't tell them nothing. So it's like, all right, we done said enough to don't go without a man, get a man, blah 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 blah. But you want to travel the world without a man? So many people come back alive, but the ones who don't, they get mad. But then there's some women who are gonna be like, who are gonna be in the comment section talking about what about the passport bros who die in Colombia? Well, fools die every day.
They should have been there.
Just don't be one of them.
Man, I thought about being a passport bro though.
I can't believe Tyler saying this, but this girl is 4 feet away. This is why she got him walked away. He was like, "Babe, we not gonna watch you no more." Bro, you can't.
They don't know that. They don't know what it means.
Hey, yes they do. Don't be fooled. Yes they do. They hate the Mark mama hit me with the I didn't understand why she was so invested in caring why I would go to find another woman in another country. I didn't understand why she cared. Don't do that. Why? Have you seen what's here? I don't have kids, so what? The majority of what I'm signing for up here in America is I don't have kids. Why would I sign to be a stepdaddy? That ain't happening. That's dead. And there's so many women who either they have kids and they don't have their mind right, or they have a kid and they have their mind right, but they want you to take care of them and their kids. And some just don't have their mind right in general. But I'd rather not. All right, I need a helpmate. And if you don't know what that means, or you don't, I'm sure somebody heard helpmate was like a slave. Yes, I do. I need a therapist, a cook, a porn star. I need all that in one person. Now I'm going for 2, so F all that. All right.
Yeah, you gotta worry about the foreigners trying to kill you for your money and stuff. Foreigners be big slime.
I've already made my decision. I'm going to the Philippines where they speak English and we can have a conversation. All right.
Just don't go to Thailand. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, I mean Thailand. They say it's good, but I'm not traveling. I don't want to travel everywhere else. Everybody's going, but Philippines is one of the hot spots where everybody's going. But I'm getting 2 Filipino women.
Bringing home lady boys. They bringing home them lady boys from Thailand.
I ain't bringing home. Hey, listen.
That's what they call lady boys.
Hey, I know women. Hey, lady boy, listen. Hey.
Like what?
Listen.
Like what you say?
Listen, I don't know what they doing to figure that out, but listen, that's their business. I just know that's my thing. And Tyler, if you wanna, not go wink. I plan on going next year, bro. Once I finish taking care of what I gotta take care of this year. But I'm gonna hire a driver by the end of the year. Again, I'm gonna hire 2 drivers by the end of the year, and I'm gonna run my business from over there. FYI.
Yeah, I already got the love.
FYI.
I already got the love of my life already, Pat.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You told me how much you loved her and you wanted to marry her. Oh man, you said that, but don't worry. Yeah. I won't say that out loud. Right,
yeah.
Mark?
Right.
Hey, Pat, though, she be talking about the family with me though. She talking about the family about me.
What you mean, bruh?
Man, she talking to mom how much she want to marry me and all, man.
Hey man, that's what she's saying, bruh. Sound like she in what's that word? Man. That she's in.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that.
Oh, okay.
I gave her them 30 lashes. She will.
Oh, okay. Word to Umar. Okay.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
He ain't lying. Hey, get him. Don't let him get away with that. Hey, let me guess, Tyler. She's the diamond in your eye. Hello.
That was a good one, boy.
That
was a good one.
Gotta keep it PG-13. Mark, like you taking a nap.
That was a good one.
Hey, on the real though, Mark, you sit over here looking like Brandon Ayuk.
No, don't do me like that. Hold up now. Hold up. Let me just take this off real quick.
Yeah, look like
I don't want to look like someone with a corner Achilles.
Take your little beanie hat off, man.
Yeah, let me put it back on, man. It is better.
Hey, that's okay. Within the next 3 months, we're gonna start dropping merch for the audience that we don't have, and we can use Tyler Girl for.
What's up, Holmes?
We use Tyler Girl for some of the shoots.
Whoa.
He said, "Whoa."
You don't want her wearing a 21 Skunk hoodie.
Oh yes. Yeah, she wear hoodie. As long as it's red.
Like, what are you, a blood or something? Am I missing something? She a blood sacrifice?
Nah, she not a blood. She just like red.
What do you? Is like you represent women? Color. Oh, it's a violent color. All right, but that's that.
No.
Nah. Red isn't.
We can have a female. We can have a female brand too.
That's what it's. Well, it's gonna be unisex. So I'm gonna use women to most likely mostly local, but I'm gonna use some of them Florida women who wanna model in our clothes.
Whoa, you say Florida?
Well,
you pushing me. You pushing me a bit, dog.
What you mean? What's wrong with picking a few Florida women? We're not going to Kentucky, if that's what you're saying.
Ew, never.
Ain't nothing up here like that. It's something, but it ain't a lot. It's very, 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 it's rare.
Mark, you sound like a robot that smokes.
Nah, that's my boy, Jesus Christ.
Hey, but question though, you guys like that he hit that Jamar Chase deal though?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he deserved it. He really do.
Was that too much?
They made him the highest paid player. I mean, a non-quarterback in history.
Who?
I think that's too. Jamar Chase.
Oh yeah, that's wild. I wasn't feeling Jamar Chase contract. Him or T Higgins. That's wild as hell.
Like. That's basically saying the Bengals just gonna score points to just try to stop people on defense.
They did a great job. They had both of them last year, and they did a great job winning, going all the way to the Super Bowl with T Higgins and Jamar Chase. Oh wait, that's right. They didn't do that, but I know they made the AFC Championship. No. They had T Higgins and Jamar Chase last year. They were in the AFC Championship. Oh wait, that's right. They didn't have that kind of money, and they didn't go that far. They did make the playoffs last year with Jamar Chase and T Higgins, right?
No.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so they had him last year and they paid him to only not go again. Okay, that makes sense. They
just got to sell some tickets.
They got rid of some players, I believe, before they made this contract signing. But we'll see how it goes. They have some players that are on the trade block.
I saw a post that said they got 3 players taking up 44% of their contract of their cap space.
Come on, man.
3 players. That's insane. That's insane.
That is literally the only thing you can really learn. Well, you can learn lots of stuff from Madden, but if you're a franchise player, you know what I'm talking about. Like if you don't understand the cap after playing Madden, you're not gonna understand nothing, bro. You can't eat up all the cap, bro. You got to draft right. Like you could have traded him for a second round pick and just drafted a receiver.
Problems though, bro. It's gonna be hard to hit on those receivers to get superstar talent. You don't get superstar talent every pick.
Oh yeah, but they made it to the Super Bowl.
It's hard to retain that.
Okay. It's much like the 49ers who have all that talent that they had to let go this year. They had all that talent just to go nowhere.
And they finna fall
They
back.
made the Super Bowl when they were all healthy. They made the Super Bowl with it.
They finna fall back.
Yeah, the 49ers are cooked. They don't have no money now, and they don't got no draft picks like that.
And then you got to pay Brock Purdy.
I think they're gonna take Sanders.
They'd be stupid.
They're gonna take Sanders.
They'd be stupid if they paid Brock Purdy.
They're gonna
take who?
They're gonna sign a quarterback. No, they're gonna draft a quarterback. I think the Cowboys are gonna draft. I still think. Who was that? Who was that quarterback I was on heavy last year, Mark?
Which one?
The one I went to Atlanta.
Penix.
I was hell.
Yeah,
Mark,
Penix.
Mark didn't believe me, but I wouldn't say I was following him, but I was following the news. But I was hell.
Nah, you wanted him. You definitely wanted him.
In the second round, not where they took him at. But I was hell set on Penix going in the first round. I didn't think he was going. I didn't think he was going to go top 10. I thought he was going to go in the top between 15 and 30. But the Falcons made a brilliant move that had the Falcons owner lost his hell. Brilliant move. You got Kirk Cousins, and why would you need a quarterback? Turns out it paid off better than they thought. And by the way, Penix is.
They better hope. They better hope. Because they traded away a lot of assets for him.
I mean, no, they didn't. They didn't trade away nothing. They didn't trade away nothing. They just took him in the spot.
They traded away a second round pick for this year, didn't they?
No, they didn't. They were already in that spot.
I thought the Falcons traded up.
No, they didn't. Let me check. Fact check, because before I look it up.
I could be wrong because I don't keep up with the Falcons like that.
Last year they were in that spot. They didn't trade up or nothing. He was already there. They just took him.
It would have dropped that.
It was.
But I guess.
I want to say he would. I want to say he went before JJ McCarthy, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
He did. JJ McCarthy won like 12.
Yeah, and you see how they spazzing not to put him in the game. I wouldn't have rushed him out anyway. I would have went heavy trying to bring back Darnold. Yeah, I would have brought him. Why? What is this obsession with like you have to play JJ? You don't.
I mean, I guess they want to see what he got. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a believer of him, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, well, let's put up a shut up now. They drafted him, so they got to make it work. I think they're trying to get Rodgers. That says a lot when they're trying to get Rodgers.
Nah, they backed out of the Rodgers. They backed out of that. They don't want him now. They said they believe in J.
Nah, they just saying that because he was going to pick them.
Maybe, I don't know, but some dude was reporting and talking about the Vikings fell out, and now it's just the Giants and the Steelers trying to get Rodgers or retire. These reporters at this time of the year just to get some.
You know how many guns I had in my face? Sound like a lot of guns. Oh man. Damn, Tyler.
Turn up.
Hey, Tyler. Hey, as soon as I start lacing our background with the music, Tyler background will overshadow it. It's gonna be a wild take later on. Hey man, how y'all doing, man? No. I had a lot of guns in my face. Alright, bro. I don't think we need that.
No, you so good.
We're gonna get demonetized. I don't know how. Alright, so Penix Jr. went in. Yeah.
I think it was 7th pick.
8th pick.
8th pick.
Yup. He went before. Hell, Malik Neighbors went at 6. And the Titans took a left tackle. Looks like they took a tackle last year, so you know they can say whatever they want. They gotta go quarterback this year. Bo Nix went at 12. McCarthy went at 10.
I think if the Titans don't go quarterback, they going for.
They gotta go.
They're going.
They gotta go.
They're going for the. What's the quarterback in Texas? Archie Manning next year.
There's him. What is that superstar receiver out of I want to say Ohio. Might not be Ohio. Everybody got their eyes on him.
Jeremiah Smith.
Most people are looking at those two.
He's gonna be the.
Again, the 49ers took. I forgot. The 49ers took 2 receivers last year in the draft, so it's no surprise that they're good players now. They had Ricky. They drafted Ricky Parasol last year and somebody else. The Steelers took a guard last year. So what are you complaining about the line?
He got towards Achilles. That's our right tackle. When our left tackle went to Tennessee. And we lost our starting right guard.
What happened to the left tackle y'all took a couple years ago when the Patriots took Gonzalez?
Talking about Roger Jones.
That guy.
He's pretty bad.
Pretty bad? It's only been a couple years. He can't be that bad.
You'd be surprised.
I mean,
every time we had a big play, a touchdown or something, Roger Jones holding, and it comes back, and then he misses a block. Oh, snap. Russell Wilson sacked. That's our O-line.
That was the biggest problem we had last year. When we finally made plays, holding.
Yep, that's Roger Jones for you.
All right,
but he's not bad.